All right, welcome back. There is a company based in Rhode Island that's really doing some great business in Connecticut. It's called DiStefano Brothers Concrete Coatings.
Let me tell you something. They do the most amazing floors you have ever seen. And not only do they do concrete coating services, they're now also in the storage business. And I'm so excited to show you the possibilities for your home.
I'm so jealous. Take a look.
It's one of the nicest floors you'll ever see. And on top of that floor, some of the nicest cabinets you might ever see. They're both from DiStefano Brothers Concrete Coatings. While based out of Rhode Island, they now service Connecticut with their incredible flooring, storage, and cabinet business. We'll get to the cabinets in just a bit, but first I want to talk about this garage floor, beautifully coated.
Hey, I'm here with Cal Paduta. He is a coating specialist with DiStefano Brothers Concrete Coatings. Nice to see you, Cal.
Great seeing you, Scott.
It's a pleasure. So we're doing this interview sitting on the concrete coating because it's the most amazing thing that there is.
Yes, it's concrete underneath with a beautiful coating on top. A lot goes into putting down this coating.
Yeah, it's a very scientific process. We have everything very measured, very detailed to make sure that we're doing every install to our manufacturer specs.
Tell me about the product and its advantages.
Yeah, there's a lot. So polyurea itself as a product, when it comes to coating concrete, the number one thing that we look for is adhesion, right? What's going to stick to the floor and how is it sticking to the floor? So with polyurea, one of the reasons that we love it so much is because...
This is polyurea?
Yeah, so it's a base coat right here is polyurea, and then we have a little bit of chips, and then the top coat is the polyaspartic. The real star of the show, though, is the polyurea.
Some companies use epoxy, not DiStefano Brothers.
And what it does is, unlike epoxy, which kind of is like paint where it relies on just kind of sticking to the floor, when we put this polyurea down, it actually grows roots into the slab itself, and it bonds on into the lime and the calcium that's naturally occurring in the concrete.
That is wonderful.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, and it really changes it from just a surface level thing, which is prone to delamination with an epoxy floor.
How is the product installed?
Yeah, you know, depending on the scope of the work, most products or most installations are just one day. Some can be 2 days, just depending on the scope of the work.
Okay.
It's a really simple process, though. The crews show up between 7:30 and 9 in the morning. The first thing they do is they lay out tarps in the driveway. One of our biggest things, Scott, is we want to leave it better than we found it.
Absolutely.
Right? So we take those extra steps on the front half, make the cleanup a lot easier on the back half. And the first thing we do when working on the floor itself is resurfacing the floor. Okay, so we have this big giant grinder. It's kind of like the wow factor when it comes off the trailer. And all that's gonna do is profile the slab, and it's gonna be really loud, and it's gonna be taken off a millimeter off the entirety of the slab.
Okay.
Once we do that, the floor is pretty much prepped. We're gonna fix any cracks, any pitting, any blemishes that have been nagging you for the last 20 years. We're gonna take care of that while we're working on it. Then we put on the base coat. That's that polyurea I was talking about. The polyurea, once it goes down, then the fun part of the install kind of starts for the guys.
The team then throws the chips down, which give it the desired color. A few more steps and voila, it's amazing. I have this in my garage and I absolutely love it. I also have the storage cabinets, which we're talking about now with Alex Given.
Alex, you are the closet queen.
Closet queen, garage queen.
I love it. I love it. I have these in my house, in my garage. They're spectacular. What are some of the challenges that people face when they're trying to come up with solutions for their garages?
A lot of times people are pressed for space. I mean, the garage is typically the point of entry into the home. So it's usually a cluttered, dirty, dusty space, and they want to clean it up. So a lot of times they're starting off with the floor, and then they want to clean everything up, get everything off the floor, and they just don't know where to start. So that's where we come in. We actually get on site, talk about the customer about what type of storage that they would like, and then from there we can kind of tailor it to their space. They could do any sort of cabinetry to slat wall to overhead storage, so there's plenty of solutions for everyone interested.
And the team that installs the cabinets, incredible.
They're great. We have our own team, so we don't subcontract anything. They're all trained in how to install these things, all of the issues that could arise, and they're very good problem solvers.
Let's take a look at some of the storage features.
When you're done playing ball, great storage solution right here through the wires, and in the bin it goes.
Next, this incredible workbench.
We can do any sort of workbench for clients. We have multiple different countertops. So we do have the TFL countertop, which is on here now, but we do have a solid maple as well.
What's TFL?
So it's a thermally fused laminate. So it has a hard surface over, it's a wood product underneath.
Okay.
But it's completely sealed, so it's very durable. I actually take a piece on site with me when I visit clients' homes, and I scratch it with my keys because it's not very easily scratched at all.
Who wouldn't want this workspace? It just changes the whole garage. It changes everything.
It does.
It's like bringing from what's in the basement up into your garage, and you have that much more space.
Yeah, it's almost like having a kitchen in your garage. You can just clean it off afterwards. It's not that old, dusty 4x4, 2x4 kind of setup. You have a place for everything. You have the slat wall behind.
And this is the slat wall.
That is the slat wall, which comes in multiple different colors.
And if you don't like where the thing is, you just move it.
Yep.
And the drawers are even soft close.
So everything we offer is soft close. We do have different types of drawers and different sizes we can work with. So we have the black, the charcoal, and the white. So you have multiple different options there.
And these are soft close.
And everything's soft close. So you could slam it and it's still not going to slam.
Excellent.
Slider doors come in different sizes, offering a ton of storage.
This is one of the bigger ones, so this is the 96-inch width. These are great for larger storage items, typically bins or like overflow pantry where you have lots of like toilet paper and paper towel. All of your bigger bulky things will fit in here.
And look at this.
So cozy, you'd never think we were sitting in a garage, Alex.
Yeah, the entryway piece is a great piece to have in the garage. People like to take their shoes off, get clean. Now that you have the floor done and your cabinets in, it's just an extension of your home.
It's like you took the mudroom out of the house and put it right in the garage.
Yeah, it keeps everything where it needs to be.
Love it.
That's
love it.
amazing.
Yep. If you would like more information on this amazing company that can do so much more for your home, please call them at 860-608-7167 or head to their website. It's dbconcretecoatings.com. And please tell them Great Day Connecticut sent you. You will be wowed by the finished products. I'm so happy with them.
Yes, and will they also come by and make sure the kids put the balls in that little spot?
I'm not quite sure. You know, the kids will have fun doing it, though. It's so much fun.
I know, it's incredible. Such envy. All right.